Hello, my friends. We are back. Happy Earth Day. It's Earth Day. Have you been nice to the earth today? No, I knew it. He not nice. So, it is Earth Day, and we talk about celebrating the earth and helping to keep the earth clean and healthy. So, I have a book called How to Help the Earth by the Lorax. See the little Lorax from the Dr. Seuss book? It's written by Tish Rabe and illustrated by Christopher Moroney and Jan Gerardi. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. So, let's get into this book. How to Help the Earth by the Lorax. Here's the title page. Not going to sing our song because it's a little bit of a long book. And I want to be able to talk to you about some stuff, okay? Alright. Hello, I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees and the fish and the birds, and I'm asking you please to help out the earth. I am counting on you. Together, I know there's lots we can do. Now, this is one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books, the Lorax is. I love it. First, I have a question. I need to ask it. Do you know where the trash goes that's in your waste basket? Do you know where your trash goes? It just disappears overnight, right? Yeah. Mr. Larry comes and gets it out of the classroom, right? But where does it go after that? It goes out to the curb. Then a dump truck comes by, heaped with big piles of trash that are smelly and high. So there's a dump truck. They come and empty the trash cans or the dumpsters. Some days after that, these big piles of trash will be buried or dumped in a giant landfill. Some of the garbage that's dumped there will rot, but most of the garbage that's dumped there will not. So the dumpsters they take it and take all the trash from a bunch of different places and put it on this big pile called a landfill. And some of the stuff will rot or break down and become earth, and some of it won't. Some cities burn trash, but this trash solution creates lots of smoke, which creates air pollution. The good news, things don't have to go on this way. We can reduce trash. We can start right away. Sometimes people burn trash and it makes the air stink, and it hurts the atmosphere by polluting it. Take your lunch in a bag, but don't throw it away. Use the bag or a lunchbox again the next day. Use both sides of your paper, and I have no doubt there will be much less paper for you to throw out. Some of y'all need to take that into consideration, because I remember seeing paper in the trash can that we might have done one line on or one squiggle, and we're like, nope, throwing it away. Y'all done that a lot. And I had a kid one time, he thought he messed up, and so I showed him that even if you mess up, you can make that mess up into a beautiful picture. So he gave me a paper, and he had messed up on it, and I turned it into a bumblebee. So you can do all kinds of stuff with that paper that you think you messed up on. When you've read magazines and you no longer need them, pass them to your friends so they'll get to read them. So a while ago, I asked people on Facebook, my friends on Facebook, to give me magazines so that y'all can use them to cut them up or to paint or all kinds of stuff, okay? So you can reuse stuff. Rather than tossing your old clothes, toys, and shoes, donate them. They're things other people can use. You ever gotten hand-me-downs from like a brother or a sister or a friend or a cousin or something like that? Or gone to maybe like Goodwill or the Salvation Army? Those clothes are donated, which means they're given to that store, and then they resell them. So I've gone there quite a few times. Put used soda cans in a recycling bin. Rinse them out when they're empty and throw them right in. They'll be made into new cans. This can I have here is made from old cans I recycled last year. Do any of you recycle cans? We do. You take the old cans and we just put them in a trash bag. And then when you get a bunch of them, you can take them to a place and they will pay you for your old cans. Isn't that something? They'll give you money just for keeping old cans and bringing them to them. Paper clips, rubber bands, buttons, and screws are things you will find that are easy to reuse. Put these things in a drawer so they're all in one place. They'll be easy to find and won't take up much space. Look how organized he is. I wish I was that organized and had all my stuff in little cups or jars so that I could find them. Yeah, that's the project I need to work on. When dead batteries are dumped, this fact I have found, the chemicals in them leak into the ground. Use rechargeable batteries. Charge them, and then when they run out of power, just charge them again. So batteries that go in like your toys or in flashlights and stuff, they have chemicals in them which can be harmful to you, to animals, and to the earth. So it's better to use rechargeable ones that you can just plug in, and it gives them more battery life instead of just taking them and throwing them away. In helping the earth, you can take it from me. We need to find ways to use less energy. Energy powers cars. It creates heat and light. Made from gas, coal, and oil, we burn day and night. These are natural resources, and there is a limit to how much of them our whole earth has within it. We need to use less, and I just have to say, there are ways to use less energy every day. These are all, I can't remember the real name for them, y'all, but they pump oil out the ground. So if they go somewhere and they drill into the earth and they find oil, they'll put one of these up and it will pump oil out the earth constantly. So this thing, it goes up and down like a seesaw and pumps it out. When you leave a room, stop and turn off the light. My husband needs to learn how to do that. He can't turn off lights. Be sure to turn off your computer at night. Turn off your computer and make sure it's not using up all its energy or battery life. When it's cold, wear a sweatshirt and take the time, please, to turn down the heat just a couple degrees. So when you're cold, instead of turning the heat on, get a blanket, sweatshirt, put more clothes on. That's what my husband tells me. If you're cold, put more clothes on. Get a blanket. When you're doing your homework or starting to read, sunlight through a window may be all that you need. I love having the windows open and the curtains and the blinds to let the sunlight in instead of having lights on like that. I just like to have the windows open. Animals and plants, all things alive, need to have water. It's how we survive. So water is something we need to save too. There are ways we can save it. I'll show you a few. Called the animals. Deer, beaver, ducks, cranes, and the Lorax. I love the Lorax. When you get up each morning and stand at the sink and start brushing your teeth, take a moment to think. A lot of clean water is going to waste while you reach for your toothbrush and squeeze on toothpaste. So cut the water off when you brush your teeth. Don't just let it run. It wastes so much water. There are people in the world that don't have clean water and don't have water that come out their faucet, out the sink. They have to use dirty water. like muddy water. And it's just a waste to use the clean water and just let it run and run and run. Sometimes you have to pay for all that water you're running too. Like if you have city water instead of a well, you have to pay for all that water. That's a lot of money going down the sink. Right down the drain, this clean water is going. So turn off the faucet and stop it from flowing. So while you brush your teeth, turn the faucet off. Spend less time in the shower and you'll still get clean. Try a 4-minute shower. You'll see what I mean. So he's timing him. He's got a timer. He's timing him taking a shower. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm guilty of that. I take long showers. And I need to work on that. I just like the hot water. So I need to start trying to take shorter showers. Some of y'all probably do too. To help out the earth, please do something for me. Find a place that's near you and then go plant a tree. Trees provide shelter and oxygen too. So plant lots of trees. It's what I always do. Remember how yesterday I said that a lot of people will plant trees on Earth Day? So plant a tree if you can. If we work together, the earth will get better. The land will be clearer. The oil will be wetter. The soil will be wetter. The sun will shine brighter. The trees will be greener. The sky will be bluer. And the air will be cleaner. In some places where they have a lot of smoke going in the air, or like in like cities, there's so much pollution or what they call smog in the air that they can't see the mountains that's right there near them because there's clouds covering them, which is the dirty air. And it's just not pretty and it's not healthy for you, for them, the animals, or the earth. It's just dirtiness everywhere. It's not good. The next time I speak for the trees, fish, and birds, I know in my heart I'll need only 2 words. For all that you've done and for all you will do. I'm the Lorax, and I say a great big, what's he going to say? Thank you. Remember how I drew that picture? And it's at the school still. I drew him standing on that log like that. Alright, so we need to make sure we're taking care of the earth so that it will be here for a long time for us to stay and live on. So that means, like the Lorax said, turn the water off while you're brushing your teeth, take shorter showers, recycle as much as you can, reuse the paper. You can save your cans and then take them and recycle them, and they'll pay you for them. You can plant trees, plant plants. Don't throw trash on the side of the road. I cannot stand that, y'all. I can't stand it. To see everybody's trash on the side of the road or to see somebody throw trash out. Oh my goodness, I can't stand it. I'm like, find a trash can. Find a trash can. And some of you might remember that one day we were on the playground and I had y'all go around and pick up trash on the playground because those older kids eat outside and they just throw trash on the ground. I can't stand it. Can't stand it. So, make sure that you are throwing your trash in a trash can or in a recycling container and not on the ground or out the window. And if your mama or daddy throws some trash out the window, say, hey, that's not nice. Don't do that. You're harming the earth. Tell them that. Okay? So, let's talk about something else. Today, on the news, they told us that school was closed for the rest of the year. And I cried because I miss you and I wanted to see you. And I wanted to go back to school. So it's hard. It's going to be hard. But we will be okay. All right? I'm thinking about doing a Zoom call, a video call, so that we can all see each other. Parents, if you'd be willing to do that, message me and let me know, okay? because I know that the kids miss each other, and I miss them, and I want to see them, and they want to see each other, and that'd be a great way to do it. Then you could talk to Fred and tell him, hey, right? He's sleepy. He's been playing with his friends today. He's sleepy. If I rock him like this, I bet he'll go to sleep. So, it's going to be hard, and I miss you, and I love you, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye. I love you.